Alright, you're almost done with your puzzle cube. So you got it all assembled. Looks something like this. All your constraints are on there and it is grounded. The next thing you're going to want to do is a puzzle cube exploded assembly where you can animate it and it'll show how it goes together. And the last thing you're going to want to do is an exploded drawing with a parts list. So I'll show you pretty quickly how to do these. So the first thing you're going to do after you have your assembly all put together is make sure you save it. Then we want to use a presentation for the first time. Go ahead and go New and Presentation. We are going to hit Create View, and you want to find that assembly that you just saved. Alright. Sometimes you might have to hit this drop down and make sure that that is there. Alright. I'd encourage you just to hit Automatic. You can pull the parts away manually, but this way will save you some time. I'm going to go like 5 inches to start with and hit OK. And there we go. We got some parts that are taken apart. And then we're going to tweak the components. That is not twerk the components, it is tweak the components. Alright, so you can see we have 3 axis. I'm going to want to pull this one and I can hit X, Y, or Z. The one in the blue is the direction it is going. So I can change it, but actually I do want it to go to Z, and I'll change that to, let's say, another 5. Hit the check mark. That looks good. I'm going to hit Close. I'm going to turn it around a little bit. I'm going to hit Tweak Component again. I'm going to click on this side. I want to pull the red part away, another 5. I want to tweak the component this way, but I want to take the yellow part down. So if I look closely, that is my X axis, and I want to go down. So I want to go like -5. Alright, I'm going to leave this as is and I'm going to save it. All my parts are separated. So I'm going to hit this down and I'm going to hit Save As and Puzzle Part Assembly. And I'm going to put my initials on there. Alright, the last thing I want to do is put it on a drawing. So I want to go to our Riley page. And then I'm going to bring in the part. And I'm looking for, right here it says assembly. Well, I want presentations. So this is the one I put my initials on. Hit open and you can see I want to change the view. I want it to be an isometric. So I'm going to click on this, hit the home, and that's what I'm looking for. Alright, you can change the scale. Let's see if ½ inch will. That'll just barely fit. So I'm going to click on that and hit escape. I want to annotate, and I'd like to bring in a parts list. So I click parts list and then I just click on it and it actually links to my parts, and hit OK. I'm going to bring this in here. I've got to do some moving. I'm going to label some balloons. So I'm going to hit the down arrow and do automatic. First thing I'm going to do is hit the red box to select it, and then I'm going to click each part. I'm going to click select placement, And I can do around, horizontal, or vertical. I'm just going to do around and click and then apply and cancel, and I'm going to make sure these are on the page. Alright, everything's labeled, there aren't any lines that are crossing. Just to kind of make it look a little bit more professional, I'm going to double click on here and capitalize the part names. Click apply, click OK, and the last thing you want to do is title everything. So we're going to give this a drawing title, put your class period, and the scale. If you forgot what the scale is, double click on the drawing and it tells you right here it's a 1/2 inch scale. Alright, let's save this as in your IED folder as puzzle cube exploded view.